Saudi Arabia is launching an ambiguous project to construct the tallest skyscraper in the world. A recent media report revealed that the structure will be known as the Mirror Line, made of two reflective buildings. This mirror wall city is around 1,600 meters tall, which will be around the size of Massachusetts. It will run parallel for 20 kilometers. So, would you like to take a tour through Saudi Arabia's Mirror Wall City? Let's get right into it. Saudi Arabia is known to be a wealthy country, and Mohammed bin Salman, or MBS, the country's crown prince, is a man of great ambition too, so it's not a surprise that the country is set to launch a massive project. Mohammed bin Salman wants to make a lasting impression on the world, so he plans to build a sizable metropolis in the desert called Neom. This project will feature just about every futuristic technology you can imagine, from the merely ambitious like vertical farms and cloud seeding to the sci-fi outlandish. Saudi Arabia's government has disclosed the visuals of a very tall linear city which will be built in the other Red Sea as part of Neom. The building is set to stretch 170 kilometers across northwest of Saudi Arabia. The $1 trillion mega development is called The Line, part of a desert complex, and it will be spearheaded by Saudi Arabia's crown prince Mohammed bin Salman. The megastructure, which will have mirrored facades, will be 1,600 meters tall, but only 200 meters wide. The line was designed as a dramatic alternative to traditional cities that will typically radiate out from a central point. Although it has not been officially announced, it is very correct to say that the megastructure was designed by US studio Morphosis. The structure consists of two wall-like structures that will enclose an open area between them, as the pair of structures will become the 12th highest building in the world, as well as being by far the longest. The structure, which was designed to house 5 million residents when it's complete, will contain residential, retail and leisure areas, as well as schools and parks. The visual show park, placed between the two linear blocks, will be connected by bridges and topped with more green spaces. It will be entirely clad in mirrored facades to give the structure a unique appearance. According to the Saudi Arabian government, the line will have an outer mirror facade that will provide its unique character and allow even its small footprints to blend with nature, while the interior will be built to create extraordinary experiences and magical moments. The interiors depict a dizzying network of towers encircling lush vegetation, a man-made river, neon lights, vertical farms, and walkways with views of the surrounding desert. Even a sports arena 1,000 feet in the air will be present. Let's talk about the structure. The structure is pictured to have a transport system running the length of the megastructures that would be designed to connect both ends of the city within 20 minutes. Not just that, the structure will be entirely powered by renewable energy and was designed as a sustainable alternative to traditional cities. It will span a 75-mile-long stretch of mountains and desert, with two buildings that are 1,600 feet tall and running parallel to one another. The project also mixes futuristic cities with tropical rainforests. The $1 trillion mega project that was launched by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is aimed at being part of the vast desert complex of Neom, which will also feature an artificial ski resort. I bet you never imagined skiing in a desert, did you? It will be a 100-mile vertical city, including an octagonal floating port city, flying elevators, a swimming lane for commuters, and robots and AI to serve its future residents. Are we talking about sci-fi or reality? The design plans for the linear city show the sci-fi inspired interiors, with angular glass structures contouring in different shapes over an artificial river. The trees climb up over the futuristic designs and will be fully powered by renewable energy. In the sprawling tropical metropolis, I'd say that looks like it could serve as a Star Wars set. The line is undoubtedly ambitious, and the prince has set a goal of finishing it by 2030, even though engineers have reportedly estimated that it could take 5 decades to complete the enormous project. During the unveiling of the designs on the 25th of July, the prince said, "The designs revealed today for the city's vertically layered communities will challenge the traditional flat, horizontal cities and create a model for nature preservation and enhanced human livability." According to bin Salman, he wants his country to house a construction project as iconic and timeless as the pyramids of Egypt. The design plans for the linear city show the sci-fi inspired interiors with angular glass structures contouring in different shapes over an artificial river. The project, which is financed by the Public Investment Fund of the government, has already started construction. Well, we can call it a project that is a civilization revolution that puts humans first. Yes, the building is so long that it will sit on struts and take the curvature of the Earth into account, and will also have a high-speed train line running underneath its length. But if fully completed, the skyscraper will run from the Gulf of Aqaba through a mountain range and then extend along the coast in a desert aerotropolis, the Wall Street Journal reported. The community of millions will also be fed through vertical farming that will be integrated into the walls of the shiny buildings, and there will be availability of thousands of jobs. The buildings will also feature a silver shine and intricate inside with stairwells and greenery and homes to create a linear community. The trillion-dollar project is expected to feature a marina for boats underneath the arch of the buildings. Prince Mohammed bin Salman insists the buildings will be totally carbon neutral and good for the local environment. Desert living won't just be hot, sticky, and sandy, but the Mirror Line will also feature a sports stadium that is set 1,000 feet above the ground. Prince Salman is also hoping the Neom as a whole will create thousands of new jobs and let the oil-rich country stop from being so dependent on the resource for wealth, according to the Wall Street Journal. However, foreign investments in the Neom have not been so forthcoming as many Western countries continue to boycott the country over alleged human rights violations. Prince Salman has been accused of ordering the killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi in 2018, but the Crown Prince has denied any involvement. No one has been convicted for Khashoggi's murder. Others who have fewer political scruples have questioned whether the project devised is just too ambitious. In case you don't know, the Saudi government became the second biggest shareholder in Aston Martin, as the iconic British sports car maker invites Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman to put 2 directors on its board. Mohammed bin Salman told Biden the US made mistakes to pointing to Iraq and Afghanistan when the president shamed him for the murder of Jamal Khashoggi. Bitterness between the two subsided a little as Biden is hoping a relationship with the Crown Prince will help lower inflation rates in the US. High oil prices are actually helping Salman continue forth with the Mirror Line and Neom, as it is providing funding for the expensive project, the Wall Street Journal said. However, Neom also faced human rights criticism when it was announced after tribes were forcibly removed from the area and security allegedly shot a resident dead. Not the nicest start to a trillion-dollar project. The line, which was first revealed in 2021, formed part of the Neom initiative in northwest Saudi Arabia. Neom is part of Saudi Arabia's 2030 drive to diversify its economy and become less reliant on oil. The project's completion date is set for 2030, but builders and urban planners are struggling to resolve many questions. The project was originally set to be completed in 50 years. Hopefully, we'll be around to see it come to fruition. Planners are struggling to answer the following questions: whether residents would like to live in a high-rise building in the middle of the desert, the migration of animals and birds in the desert, how to deal with the structure impacting the flow of groundwater. Environmental planners say the sheer size and length of the Mirror Line will disrupt migratory bird patterns, and the mirrored glazing of the building could further confuse them, pouring water on the project's desire to be planet-friendly. The entire enterprise has come under fire, with reports detailing issues ranging from massive overspending to the repressive treatment of indigenous tribes. However, development continues after MBS reportedly referred to the project as My Pyramids. The most recent twist is a recently unveiled concept for the line, a vertical city which is 500 meters high, 170 kilometers long, and coated in mirrors. Thanks for watching.